जय गुरु जी। नमस्ते गुरु जी। शुक्राना गुरु जी। आप सबका मल्टीलिंगुअल प्लेटफॉर्म की तरफ से बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। गुरु जी के साथ दुनिया भर में संगतें जुड़ती चली जा रही हैं और ये हमारे लिए बहुत मान की बात है कि छोटे छोटे बच्चे भी महाराज के साथ बहुत प्रेम से जुड़ते चले जा रहे हैं। आइए इस श्रृंखला में जहां मल्टीलिंगुअल प्लेटफॉर्म के चिल्ड्रन सत्संग शेयर हो रहे हैं, हम नम्रता पॉल आंटी जी को का स्वागत करते हैं। और आंटी, आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप आगे का जो भी मैनेज करना है वो आप करें। शुक्राना महाराज का आंटी। जय गुरु जी।
जय गुरु जी। शुक्राना मालिक, बहुत बहुत शुक्राना कि आज आपने ये अपॉर्चुनिटी दी और महाराज के सत्संग को घर घर नहीं, छोटे छोटे बच्चों के दिलों तक भी पहुंचा दिया। It's really a big thing when small kids are coming forward and sharing their feelings. It's really great. Multilingual team, you are doing a fantastic job. Thank you very much. मालिक की कृपा सदा आप पे बनी रहे। Now I would like to request in children's satsang,
Aarna Gill.
Aarna, you please come. You can unmute yourself. You can switch on your video. Hi, Jai Guruji. Jai Guruji.
Jai Guruji.
Beautiful girl, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. It's really big thing, to see young people coming on the platform and sharing their satsangs. You might not be knowing how many people are getting inspired. When we share our feelings, only then others come to know.
Yeah.
Guruji, of course, Maharaj is close to our heart.
Mm-hmm.
Heart, soul, body, life, everywhere.
Yeah.
But when kids start sharing their satsang, it's really a very big thing. I'm so happy. Thank you very much. Thanks, Sachan, for coming on the platform. So I would like to ask how this journey has started and when you started feeling the presence and the blessings of Maharaj in your life personally. Yeah?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Let's start it.
Thank you. Jai Guruji, Aunty.
Jai Guruji. Jai Guruji.
So, I started feeling Guruji personally in January 2023. I remember after my mom took us to our first satsang, I felt truly blessed by Guruji, although I didn't know him all so well. I remembered a face similar to him, and it just reminded me that everyone is blessed. Before I start sharing my satsang officially, I'd like to start with Guruji's mantra jap. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaji Sada Saha. Om Namah Shivaya. Guruji Sada Sahai Jaguruji. As I said before, I started following Guruji with my mom in January 2023, but my mom started following him in December 2022. The time I went to my first satsang in January, I remember seeing his face in this exact swarup behind me, and I remember seeing something similar in my head long ago. This was in preschool around, and I always remembered my dreams even as a kid. In this dream from long ago, I remember Guruji, a man I didn't know at the time, sitting in my dream with a red and orange chola. A bald man with his hand on his face like this, tapping his hands on his chair in rhythm. Not thinking much of it, I moved on with my life. Until after the satsang. After the satsang, I remember telling my mom, "Where have we seen Guruji before?" My mom said, "We have never seen Guruji, Aarna. Sadly, he left his chola way back before you were born." But then I remembered about the dream I had, and I told my mom all about it. She told me it was a blessing, a dream darshan, and that made me smile. I was blessed by Guruji. My mom asked me why I didn't tell her about this dream sooner, and I answered I didn't know who the guy was, which I now understand is not nice. Jai Guruji. The second satsang, or dream darshan I had, was in June 2023, when I started following Guruji properly for about 6 months. I remember being in the front of my room in the dream and holding my dog like a baby and looking outside the front of my window. In the front of our house, we have a tree, and the tree doesn't grow too far, usually only 4 to 5 foot with stumpy leaves. In this dream, the tree was super tall, and standing right next to it was Guruji, with his arms crossed, leaning against it, massive in spiritual form. I looked at it for a hot minute, and then I fell forward. And that was the end of what I could remember from my dream. Later, I told my mom about the dream. She asked me everything about it, but I noticed how in the dream Guruji wasn't smiling. I wondered, why? Was Guruji mad at me? Did I do something wrong? I built up the courage to tell my mom that Guruji wasn't smiling, and he was completely blank-faced, with his arms crossed. I asked her if that meant Guruji was mad at me, but no. I mean, my mom answered, "You'll never know what Guruji is trying to tell you in dreams, or otherwise. But you should never assume." Guruji also is, before I want to say anything else, Guruji is just one of the most amazing people, okay?
Absolutely.
Anyways, apparently, a little bit after, my mom looked in the front of our house and realized that the tree was cut down to just a small stump. The small stump was where our tree was supposed to be, which was a coincidence. When I looked at my mom, I saw her smiling. That's because she thought Guruji was blessing us, which was the case. Because the tree that was in the front of our house was apparently a weed, and they had to leave just a tiny stump in the front so that it could grow back. Today, the tree is standing at a whopping 5 foot tall with as many sticks and leaves as it can have. I want to add saying a satsang, Shabad, a very blessed one that Guruji used to tell his followers to sing and chant. This Shabad is called Dirkar Beso, and I will be singing just a couple lines of it. तेरे कर पैसो हर जन प्यारे तेरे कर पैसो हर जन प्यारे सतगुरु तुम रे कार सवारे सतगुरु तुम रे काज सवारे जी शुक्राना गुरुजी
It's really very melodious. Your singing is showing your inner feelings for Guruji. You know, when we sing from our heart and soul, the voice you just shared is just touching my heart also. So it's really beautiful, beautiful. How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
Oh my God. So you listen to Shabad?
Yes, a lot.
Is there any particular time you listen or just any time of the day?
I usually listen to Shabads with my mom or when I'm at satsangs. I rarely listen to them like in my alone time, but I do listen to them at school whenever I have free time and I'm like able to listen to music. So, yeah.
So what do you feel? You get answers of your questions? Or you
Guruji
don't
does
have questions?
just well, Guruji doesn't just answer your questions, he leads you to the right path to answer them. So instead of just like telling you that the answer to your problem is this, he'll show you a little route toward the answer and then you'll be able to fix it. So although it might be a long journey, your problems will be fixed and everything will be fine in the end.
Do you think Guruji is there just to fix our problems? That's all.
Mhm.
No?
No. Guruji is not just for blessings, he is the blessing itself. He blesses people not just to like do it just to like get gain or anything, but he does it to show that everyone deserves a chance and that everything can be fixed but it doesn't mean that blessings are just for that's not the only reason that Guruji is here for us.
So we should not take him as miracle man only.
Yes, never take it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He is spiritually highest most soul
Mm-hmm.
who came on earth to help us out,
Yes.
to show us the right path. Yeah?
Yeah. Even after Guruji left his chola, so many people felt him more than they did even when he was with them, you know? Like when Guruji was sitting right directly in front of them in the Bade Mandir, they still felt more connected to him after he left his chola.
Yeah. He used to say, when I'll go, can you understand Hindi or Punjabi?
Yes.
Okay, okay. गुरुजी खुद ही बोलते थे, जब मैं इतना छोटा जिहा दिखांगा ना, तब घर घर मेरे नाम की जोत जलेगी. And we used to be very small in number initially. And गुरुजी कहते थे ले लो मौजा, हुन मजे ले लो. फिर मैं इतना मतलब I'll not be so close physically to you all. So, you know, I was also very young at that time. I used to think Guruji will come in helicopter. That is why Guruji is saying, "Enna ke dikhanga." Because there'll be long queues, so naturally Guruji की गाड़ी आने का तो टाइम ही नहीं होगा, उधर कहीं रास्ता ही नहीं होगा. So might be a helicopter पे आएंगे. We should have helipad in बड़े बंदे, you know, instead of Guruji's car की जगह. There's a place where his car used to go, और वहाँ stairs से he used to come upstairs hall में. So I always used to think there should be one helipad here. How will Guruji come otherwise इतनी भीड़ में? But we never knew he was, you know, giving us indication कि मैं आत्मरूप बन जाऊंगा. Atmarup means when I'll be in my soul only, I'll leave my physical chola.
Yeah.
है ना? You might be having other dreams also, or only Guruji dreams.
I have other dreams. I mean, I have a lot of other dreams. But the ones of Guruji are particularly memorable.
It's really great. You remember everything.
Sometimes it gets overwhelming. Just because I remember like every single one of my dreams, but mainly if I forget like important ones, like ones that like I have like some dreams that are really interesting because I like to write a lot. So I use my dreams as inspiration toward what I'm gonna write or what I should write. So yeah, I sometimes forget those.
You are so young. You never thought it is just an infatuation.
Oh,
You
pardon?
You never thought your feelings toward Guruji are just infatuation. It'll die.
No.
No.
No, I've never thought about that otherwise, because like, yeah. I'm from Boxing Out. The beers I bought.
Mama is saying something.
She's talking to my brother. I don't know what she's doing.
You have a brother also?
Yeah, he's 16 years old.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
So he is also thinking in the same direction?
Yeah, mainly. Like sometimes he doesn't go to satsangs. I mainly go to the satsangs with my mom or my older sister Amber, who is 20. But he mostly stays home, but like he does follow Guruji and he is very blessed. Though he doesn't have any like direct blessings, he's blessed in so many different ways.
Of course, yes. Everybody has his or her own karmic journey, you know.
Yeah.
So we go nearer according to that only.
Yeah.
It's a big thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you are blessed at such a young age. You are so close to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's really great, you know. It's really great.
Yeah, it is great.
Anything else you want to share?
Yeah. So, my family and I, we usually go on these vacations after school ends. We're gonna go on one soon, but we usually go and visit India. So in this specific year, I think it was 2023 or 4, we went to India per usual, and we got to do the most blessed things. Like we went to Mandir, which it was amazing. I remember going there for the first time and walking into Shivji's, like where Guruji used to sit. And I just instantly felt like everything that was on me was just gone. Every like, what's it called? Gushed, and everything bad was just gone. And make sitting there made me feel so calm. I specifically remember being in the fourth row toward the right side of the room, and that just made me feel so like emotional for no reason, but it was an amazing experience. And I also remember just like looking at all the animals over there, and all the Sevatar telling me that they're friendly because they were all blessed. But it was amazing. And it's an experience I'll truly never forget.
Is he a doctor?
No, Guruji isn't a doctor. He's more of a nurse. No, wait, that's actually wrong. Guruji is more of like a guider, like a tour guide to help you. And Guruji can't just like stitch you up and then you're good. It might take like a longer time to stitch you because depending on who you are and how much you've been through, trauma, anything. Guruji can't just fix it within a second, like whoosh. You need time, he needs time, everyone does.
Have you ever heard of connection?
Yeah.
I'm not connected to Guruji. I'll be connected. It'll take some time to be connected. Have you heard something like this?
Yeah.
What is that connection?
A connection to Guruji is like when you feel and you know that he feels that you're connected. It's in the word, but you feel like you're connected to him. And like you know that you're like connected in like so nicely. And instead of just being there sitting in a satsang, not doing anything, you truly have your emotions just get the better of you instead of trying to hold it in. I've never had that, but I know that I am connected in my own way.
You know, his Wi-Fi is open 24/7.
I think it was blessings always, Guruji.
He has super, super fast Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
We just have to be, in that mode of connection
Mhm.
when we surrender,
Yeah.
when we think that, yes, I want my Guruji in my life, then we get connected fast.
Yeah.
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 There are two things in life. A, it's just rituals. It's a ritual, we go to Bade Mandir every Monday. We just go, bow down, have chai prasad and samosa
And
and
samosa.
come. Fine. And the
Yeah.
other thing is, I'm with Guruji all 24/7. That is something else.
Uh-huh.
So you
Um,
think your connection is that way.
yeah. It's a type of connection that even if someone were to try and cut it, it just wouldn't budge. Like a wire that you seriously can't cut.
Have you spoken with your friends about Guruji in your social circle?
Yeah. I know that I've heard about this before, if you share Guruji or something along those lines, um, you don't do it for personal gain, but for others. I'm not really sure how the saying goes, but just you should share uh, about Guruji and tell everyone, like most of the people around you, who he is, for not in return for something, but just in general. But I've told a bunch of my friends, like I have a small friend group, um, and my best friend in that friend group, I tell her about Guruji all the time. She doesn't know that much, though she is Indian. She does not she doesn't follow Guruji directly, but her grandma does. So I do tell her about this, like everything about what I've been doing, and yeah, it just feels great to talk to someone about Guruji.
Good. Do you carry his Swaroop everywhere with you?
Yeah, I have a bracelet of him. It's this one. And I also have another black one, but that one is currently upstairs because I accidentally left it. But I have a swoop on my back. I have two swoops on my backpack and a magnetic locker sticker on in my locker. So I have swoops of him everywhere. And anywhere I turn in my house, he's everywhere. Like he's behind me and he's in front of me and toward the left if in front of me, so he's everywhere. And that's not a bad thing.
Wonderful. Wonderful. और बताएं, share something else. It's
Wow.
really, treat to the ears.
Um, there's a lot of things I want to share, but I'm not sure on. Okay. I guess I can start from like more of the times when I was in India and everything that was there, I guess, because we also went to another mandir somewhere. It started with a P. Pa- I'm not sure of the name of that mandir, but it is another mandir that Guruji used to be there. And
It's called Chota Mandir.
yeah, Chota Mandir, yes.
Yeah, it's a place here by the name of Empire Estate. Guruji has stayed there, so that place is called Chota Mandir now. The house where he used to stay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Chota Mandir. So we went there and it was a really great experience. So um it was really small because it's in the name, but we went inside and we got Jal Prashad as soon as we entered, and we went to Guruji's darbar and we said Jai Guruji, and then we moved on to the outside part. It's very foggy in my memory now because I can't really remember much. I just remember going in and out. And then I just remember feeling so blessed as I was leaving, and I just wanted to go back in and tell Guruji that I love him. Um, yeah, that out of all the places we went to in India, Buddha Mandir was my favorite. It was so like washing of everything like in you, and it just made you realize that I'm like so blessed for everything that I have. Looking in front of me right now, I see hundreds of things that some people don't have, and I'm just so blessed to be able to sit in this room and have all of this while somebody could be struggling to have food tomorrow, and it's just great. Guruji blesses us all.
Yeah. Tell me one thing. If suppose tomorrow you ask for something and it's not fulfilled, so will it shake your faith towards Guruji?
No. The amount of times I've asked for things from Guruji and gotten them is surpassing the level of things that I've asked for and not gotten them. Like this one time I wanted to be in a group with my friend and I said, Guruji, please let me be in the group, which is something that I'm not very proud of asking for. But I did eventually get into her group, which I think is blessed. So that's one thing. But if tomorrow I ask again, can I go into my other friend's group? I I can't just magically move into her group, you know? Guruji needs to set boundaries, and it's something that I can't just ask for something one day and then ask for another thing next, or ask for something completely like out of his power, even though he is the like powerful, like super powerful. That doesn't mean that he's just limitless, like for you. Guruji needs to have some things that you can't ask for, even though if you've asked for something before, don't keep on asking for something again. Because one thing from Guruji is a blessing, and it is just sorry, my dog's playing around.
Doesn't matter.
One thing or another, you are blessed to even be inside of Guruji. He is supreme and amazing. So just never over ask for things, no matter who it's from, no matter what you're asking for, even if it's something so small. Always make sure that you're asking for something valid and not just something for yourself and your personal gain.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we can't bribe. It is never a barter system. I'm doing puja, you give me this. I'm doing this, you give me this. It can never be like this in life.
Not at all.
Here, our trust, how deep our trust in Guruji is, that plays a vital role here, you know. If we have our deepest of feeling with Guruji, then such things will not happen with us.
Yeah.
If we think it is always Maharaj ki marzi, if we think he's supreme, he knows what is best for me, it will come to me.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
must have heard, tu hi mata, tu hi pita hai.
Yeah.
Tu hi bandhu, tu hi sakha hai.
Yeah.
This ideology we have to learn. Along with the duties we are performing in our day-to-day life. Guruji has never asked her to sit idle and do puja only. You must have heard Ja Ashkar.
Yeah. Yeah.
His favorite word.
Yeah.
Ja Ashkar.
Yeah. Good.
So Ja Ashkar was, you know, maze karo life ke.
Yeah.
Have party, have a blast. You can go out, you can enjoy. But along with all this, we have to remember there is one power who's always with us.
Yeah.
This trust is a must. Or बताएं, when you came to India last?
Huh?
When you came to India last? Which year?
I think it was like last year, I'm pretty sure, 2024. Oh yeah, something just came to my memory. So me and my like whole family were staying in India, right? With a couple of friends, and we went to Mandir for a couple times, right? We Ubered there, and Kabir, my brother, always takes his AirPods everywhere. So he took them to Mandir. He reached into his pocket and he realized he didn't have the AirPods. And everyone started panicking and they realized that his AirPods were in the Uber. It seemed like something so small at the time, but now that you think of it like deeply, you realize how blessed it is. Because after we went to chase or like call the Uber back, under some miracle, the AirPods were still in the middle seat, wedged in there. And nobody had taken them, nobody had touched them, it was just there. It was, like, so amazing. And it just really, like, boosted sorry. It really just, like, boosted everything that I thought about Guruji at the time. Like, it made me think he was some amazing he is amazing, but as if he was just something that could solve your problems. And one thing that I'm very guilty of is after that day, I kept on, like, getting annoyed about silly, silly things. Like, one time I lost my favorite toy at the time, and, I got annoyed, and I said, "Guruji, please let me find this toy." I didn't find the toy until I realized that that was not how you should ask. Guruji is not something to just, like, ask something and you'll get it. Cause I know under experience that if you ask for something, you're not gonna get it if you don't do something in return. And I didn't just do one thing. I did things consecutively. And I kept on praying to Guruji, and I wasn't thinking of anything else other than Guruji for a really long time. And and then eventually I found that toy. And it was just so amazing because I knew that either way, I even if I didn't do any of those countless days of just praying, I still would have found that toy because Guruji is so blessed. Even if you don't do something in return, like dependably, then you will still find your answer, but it'll take time. You have to learn to understand that, chew it, swallow it. Once you do, it'll come right back out and you'll be good. So just understand that problems are a part of life and you shouldn't just try and wash them away with, oh, I found this, throw it away. It's not something that should just be toyed with. So don't just ask to get, ask to like, not to get something, but to know that you're supposed to deal with it. It's a part of life. So don't just ask for it.
Beautiful. This is what he used to say. Mango nahi, manno.
But
You don't have to ask every time. You have to accept my identity. That's enough. Once you accept my identity, I'll start giving you everything. Everything means whatsoever is right for you, whatsoever is required for you. See, we have no identity in front of him. He knows what is right and what is wrong. I'm no one to decide for myself. We are very selfish, no?
yeah.
Keep on asking here and there, small, small worldly things, materialistic things. It
Yeah.
might not be of good use.
Mhm.
These things are not going to help us throughout our life. These blessings are more important.
Mhm.
So he used to say, don't ask every time. I know what you need when. I might be asking for a car, a bigger car, and Guruji knows I am in not good health. My health is more important.
Yeah.
So obviously he'll bless me with my good health first. Only then
Yeah.
I'll be able to enjoy materialistic things. No?
Yeah.
Good. Very good. So even if your wishes are not fulfilled, you're fine with it.
Yeah.
Thinking,
Recently,
yeah.
mm,
What do you want?
sorry.
No.
Yeah. So, like, recently, not too recently, like, I think, like, start of the school year, I've tried to be more selfless instead of selfish. I've tried to put others before me, and though others may not see improvement, I've seen improvement in myself. And um, this one thing happened that makes me really emotional. But I in the start of the year for school, everyone wrote a note to themselves for the future. And since the school year is ending soon, we got to read the notes. My note was normal at step first, and then I forgot what I wrote, but I remember that I said that you should never try and put others if they're not willing to go ahead of you. And I also asked questions to my future self, like, are you okay? And like, if like if you feel like if you feel like you've developed enough, if your character development has developed, and if you've been true to yourself and to Guruji and others. And it just made me really emotional reading that note, because it was like, also at the end it said, if you're ever sad, let it out. Don't make your emotions like stay in with you. And if you are crying, I'll just act like I'm hugging you. So yeah, that was the note that made me really emotional.
Aarna, you are one of the bestest of Bacha of Guruji.
Thank you.
You are a blessed soul. At such a young age, your thinking is so crystal clear. I can't tell you. It's really great. It's really great.
Thank you so much.
He's always with you, Bache. Always. At the time of need, he's always there. If you read Hindi mythological books, you will come to know he's there with us. Don't cry, mera bacha. Don't get emotional. I'm sorry if I've troubled you.
Okay, you haven't at all.
Say, Aunty, this is Khushi ke aansu. It's time to sleep for you, no? Getting late?
I don't know, maybe.
Anything else you want to say?
Is there anything you want to hear? I'm willing to say anything, I guess.
See, you are sharing your feelings, no? I'm feeling blessed. I'm there today.
Yeah.
And think of the people who will listen. You are an inspirational soul for them. Many, many young kids will learn so many things from you.
One thing I pray of that will be looked at as an inspiration instead of just an 11-year-old kid.
What do you pray every day? Is there any ritual?
Mostly it's for my mom's health. Other times it's that I'll finish my book. And then the last time that I'll be the best version of myself eventually. It's mainly, sometimes it could be something selfish, but at times I impress myself with, if I am selfless at times, then I impress myself with that. Because then I know that I've improved more than I have last year, and I'm better than I was at this time or yesterday. So
One small thing, okay? I hope I'll not hurt you.
don't worry, go ahead.
You know, is it your mother's health concern is so big, which is inclining you towards Guruji? Is it that?
I don't feel like that's the reason, although it is part of the reason. It's not what really inclines me toward it. It's more of something that pushes me a little bit farther into it. So instead of it just being the reason, it's more of like part of the tree.
You know, it's a magnetic field. Once you are in that range, you will automatically be attracted.
Yeah.
He has hypnotic personality.
Yeah.
You have not seen Guruji at that young age the way I have seen him. Whenever he used to come in his beige color pants and dark maroon color t-shirt with red shoes. Oh my God, handsome.
Guruji is very handsome.
Real dude kind of a person,
Yeah.
And when he used to sit in his chola on gaddi, then I never had courage to look at him. My eyes were always down towards his feet. Always.
Oh,
It was, I could never gather the courage to look at his eyes. I always used to look down, even if I used to speak, aankh neechi karke.
Jai
Auntie,
Guruji,
may I
Aunty,
ask?
with your permission, I just want to say something.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry to interrupt you, sweetheart.
No, please.
Aunty, since you're managing and leading the session, I just noted that Achal uncle is also along. So I don't know if you wanted to bring him in as well. I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
He's not around. Might be in the other room, listening what all
Yes,
we are talking.
he's online as well.
I see. Achal, are you there? No.
Maybe a water break? Oh.
I'm really enjoying the session. I love each and every word what this young star has shared, and it's all Guru Maharaj's meher,
It's
blessing.
his meher. It's his meher. Believe me, it's his meher.
I just you don't know. In fact, I'm not well today, but I thought I'll take medicine and then so sorry. I much that I always insist that keep the window on, but I'm not in the right place at this point of time in my bed. But I'm enjoying it. And you know what comes to my mind? That Guru Maharaj has blessed this child at
Yes.
such a young age, and what she's talking, what she's sharing, perhaps, well, we have been associated with Guru Maharaj for a very long time now, a few decades, but that kind of feeling, that kind of expression, many lack, even decades of association. And I heard that, learned that you have just got associated in 2023. Am I right? And
Yeah.
that's all his blessings. May Guru Maharaj's choicest blessings always be with you, and you keep smiling. Don't you worry. All your dreams will come true. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. And in between, you did become emotional, but I trust me. That is what this is what I feel, that is tears of joy. And one way of expressing, or one way which Guruji makes sure that he is blessing you. Just a small anecdote, Satsang, when both of us were, Auntie and me were always asked to do seva in the mandir, in the main hall. And there, a lot of Sangat used to come when they were emotional.
Yeah.
And in front of Guru Maharaj, you know what your feeling is? That when you bow down, you never wanted to get up. You never wanted to get up. Because he's there. He's there. And why would you get up? And what better place than his feet, his charan? So, nevertheless, this kind of feeling is there with you in spite of. in spite of it not having, that he's not in his physical form. So I would say it is something very, very good for you to have that kind of feeling, right? I wish you all the very best. I wish I could come on camera and be and share some more insight, but you have to excuse me today. Yes, Sevadar auntie did spot me. I never wanted, such sessions are very close to my heart. I want to know what kids are doing. I want to know what exactly is happening, and because uh, again, something which Guru Maharaj used to say, that lambi lina lagan gya. What does it mean? Long queues will be there. Auntie just explained to you that he used to also say, "I मैं इतना छोटा दिखूंगा." You're right.
Yeah.
So everybody had they decoded this message in their own very way. But and ghar ghar jyot jalegi, whether it's India, abroad, any now today we have global parivar, global family of Guruji. Anywhere in the world you travel, you have a satsang, you have sangat there. Anywhere, anywhere. So we are all very blessed that we are in his sharan, and I would like to just leave it at that. But in case you want to say anything in particular, please speak up. This is a
Yeah.
wonderful platform. Yeah.
I was like thinking as you were speaking, because when you said that Guruji blessed me, I was thinking of like a while ago how in this exact room, my mom's like when she was first diagnosed with cancer, her room used to be her bed was there, and I used to sleep with her every night and comfort her and stuff. So this one night in particular, I remember asking, "Mommy, do you ever get this feeling like why do I see out of this body? And why is it that I'm in this body?" So that just always like it was always a question that was in my mind and I could never get it out. And then just now I realize why. Because of Guruji. I am blessed and others are too because of Guruji. And he is the reason that I'm here to share everything about me and share that be a stick of inspiration instead of just a light. I mean, a light of inspiration instead of just a stick. And I love that I'm able to share it with you guys today and people across the world too, and just young kids, because it's always been a dream of mine to inspire instead of just be there. So it's understandable that why Guruji chose me to be in this body, which makes me feel like 11 is so much longer than it should be.
And I have no words. I have no words after listening to your true feelings. It's amazing. It's just, bliss. At this young age, you think like this. It's really Maharaj is there with you all the time. That is why you can have such a positive thought, such a beautiful thought. I want to give you one e-hug. Tight. I always say this e-hug is my jadoo ki jappi for my child. It's for you. You don't know what is happening in my heart. Love talking to you.
Thank you. I did too. I enjoyed it.
We can connect anytime, whenever you feel like. Right?
Yay.
So it's time for you to sleep.
Yeah.
Let's say thank you. Thank you to Maharaj, first of all, who has given us the opportunity. And thanks, of course, to the multilingual team who's there to support us,
Thank
to
you.
spread Maharaj's ideology in kids, in elders everywhere in the world. So can we finish the session?
Yeah.
Okay. Give my love to your doggy also.
He's trying to eat our food over here.
He wants to be here.
Jai Guruji.
Jai Guruji. Jai Guruji, beta. Khush raho.
Shukrana, Aunty. You have led this session with utmost poise and in a very beautiful manner to navigate this beautiful journey with Aarna. It's just been beautiful to listen in. And now, with Maharaj's permission, we will basically take Agya from Maharaj. Shukrana, Aunty. Shukrana, Achal Paul Uncle, for coming in and providing a very, very good input as well. Shukrana to Vasan Uncle for putting all of this together and all of the Sevadar team. Because without them, it is not possible to bring to Guruji's Sangat and beyond all of these experiences. And I am myself in awe today because some of the things that I've heard today, just remind me that as we grow older, so listening to children is actually really beautiful because you think that as you move on and as you grow in your journey in life and you sort of do the growing up part, your wish list is always growing. And to listen to Aarna talking about the little pleasures of life, friends and friendships and toys, it's a reminder कि वो बचपन के दिन बहुत सुंदर होते हैं, and children must enjoy them too, but what better than in Guru Maharaj's guidance. Shukrana Maharaj. And with this, we will now take Agya from Guruji Maharaj.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Shukran.